Now we're back.
We're back.
We're going.
We're going. We're rolling and going.
Imagine being back.
Wow, couldn't be you, couldn't it be?
Couldn't be Heath. No.
Nah, it couldn't be Heath, yeah. Alrighty, I guess welcome back everyone. We can go straight into the intros. Oh shit, that's me first. Fuck.
Who's starting?
Who's starting? Guess it's me. Yeah, no, I'm Jen. I'm gonna be playing as the DM. And you can find my handles as Raptor Ricky on both Instagram and Twitter. I finally fucking changed it. Alrighty.
Makaria.
Makaria? Oh,
Betsy.
We lost Betsy.
no!
I'm gone.
Oh, apparently Discord said time to censor.
Hello? Hello?
There we go. We can hear you now.
Hello, we can hear you now.
Okay, great. Discord's weird today.
Yeah.
Am I also gone on the stream?
No,
Oh.
yeah.
No, you're good.
Oh,
You're
oh.
good.
Okay, cool. Hi, I'm Betsy. I'll be playing Makaria. You can find me on Instagram at BetsyXlee.
Hello, I'm Shannon. I'm playing as Sterling. You can find me as Shenanigans. Arts everywhere. Hee hee.
Yeah.
It's going quick today. Who am I?
Who are you?
Forget.
Why are you here?
Yeah. See you guys. Bye bye. I'm
Who
Miguel.
are you?
I will be playing as 7 as always. You know, that's how it is.
Why did it sound like a therapy kind of like roll the circle? Like, who are you?
Yeah. Anyways, you can't find me. Don't look. Don't even try.
You look
Unless
in the
you
link.
look below.
Yeah,
But
you
if you
can do it.
scroll down and you see all of our names, click on 7 if you want a hint at finding me.
He's gonna come to your house.
Hello there. I'm Miata. I'll be playing Zoe as per usual, and you can find me as Mew Ninja in most places near and far, but sometimes with an underscore.
All right, I'm Natalie. I'm playing Jiren. You can find me at What the Nat on Instagram and Twitter. And Lily, who plays Cyril, is gonna come in a bit late, but you can find her at Machacha Lattes, also Instagram and Twitter.
Alrighty. I guess we'll go straight into the recap. I did not prepare for this, so it's gonna be all fresh. So we'll see how I do. So last time we left off, the party had pretty much waken up from a big battle with the Black Spider Nesnar and defeating him. And the party decided to split up, pretty much leaving Makaria and the Drow to settle some business and some interrogations, and try to get some information. But the rest of the party continue to explore the cave, feeling that they have left some few rooms unexplored, and just wanted to make sure they've pretty much dotted all their T's and I's to pretty much finish up this cave finally. They're all sick of it. But they actually ended up going to this one part of the cave that they didn't really explore, and it ended up being a barrack for a bunch of bugbears. After some quick words with Seven and these bugbears, he managed to convince them to think that he was the second in command, and tried to lead them towards some bugbears who were kind of stuck in the cavern in a few rooms above. Just try to help them out. and even actually having a duel with one of the more tougher looking bugbears and surprisingly winning all on his own.
Surprisingly.
Edgy7, yeah, well, Edgy7 is now confirmed.
It's canon.
It's canon.
I hate that
If,
so
if
much.
anybody needs a reminder of
Oh
Edgy
yeah,
7.
somebody
Oh,
send
yeah.
it in. Send it in.
But yeah, as somebody's doing that, we pretty much the party ended up going back to the barracks to see what else is there. Not really seeing too much, knowing that this was probably just where the bugbears were resting while they were working for the Black Spider. They started hearing some buzzing coming from the caves, closing the door, making sure that that threat passed by them, and later hearing some screaming and yelling from the bugbears, as they have been caught by some sturges. Sterling finally giving into guilt, wanted to go help them, and the rest of the party kind of followed on behind him, finding that the bugbears were all trapped in the cavern, uh, getting attacked by a bunch of sturges, and some of them not looking so good. Unfortunately, in the midst of battles, Seven did cause a little bit of an arson, causing a massive inferno of a bunch of supplies in the cavern, causing it to be a huge fire, which did cause a little bit of trauma to Sterling, making him kind of useless at the end of the fight. But
Trauma.
drama. But after a few rescues of the bugbears and defeating the sturges, the Jaren did attend to the shocked Sterling, and with a very clever detect thoughts, looked into Sterling's mind, and seeing how he was reliving some past trauma, kind of snaps Sterling out of it with a really wholesome moment. But after a few more convincings of the surviving bugbears, uh, they had returned back to the barracks, and the party, saying this was a little bit of a too much that they bargained for, decided to return to Mikaria, all charred and full of soot and covered in soot.
Oh,
Yum.
jeez.
Yum. They look very worse for wears. But we're going to do a little bit of rolling back on time, and we're going to go back to where Makaria and this drow are in, where they so basically what it is, the party
Mhm.
has just left the room, kind of leaving you alone with Nesnar the drow
Mhm.
and the dwarf, who's kind of slumped over. uh he's minding his own business, but he's kind of a little groggy from waking up from his rest,
Okay.
but he is tied up, as a little bit of a reminder. Your party has decided to leave him tied up, and
Okay.
uh yeah, there we are.
Um, is Nesnar like? Does Makaria know that he's awake or if he's asleep?
Yes, the party has deduced before they left that he is awake. He's just pretending to be unconscious.
Oh, so the party knows that?
Yeah, the party, they're kind of like, yeah, you leave that to him. They kind of just said, he's all yours.
Okay.
Yes.
I guess Makaria kind of like walks up next to him and kind of squats.
Okay. No response, but he is breathing, and he is very unnaturally still. Uh, like almost very tensed up, as you can see from his body language.
Okay. Makaria's kind of like, talking low, so like the drow doesn't, not drow, but the dwarf
The
doesn't
dwarf
hear.
doesn't hear. Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, "So Black Spider, huh? Why such an alias? I know you're awake.
No response.
We can do this the easy way, or we can have a little bit of fun."
Ooh, okay. Do an intimidation roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Intimidation. 14 plus forgot to bring up my sheet.
We were all prepared to play.
Oh, yeah.
We're a well-oiled machine here.
Been a while. Let's see. So 14.
Okay, 14. Um, you see him kind of stir, and he kind of looks up at you. Still pretty much on the ground. Um, kind of hog-tied in a way. And he says, he's like, we all have our secrets.
I guess the important question is, what connections do you have to the Underdark, and which deity do you follow?
Well, as a drow, you should know. There's a little bit
That's-
of smugness to him.
yeah,
Yeah.
I like Makaria chuckles a bit. Your ego makes you stand out, and that younger drow of yours, he makes you a target due to his glaring ignorance.
Well, hate to break it to you, he was actually never a drow. Did try to teach him of the ways of it so he would be a little bit easier, but you know, it's hard for other creatures to live up to the prestige of being a drow.
You're
Um,
I and like Makaria kind of glares at him. It's like there are many deities in the Underdark. You do know.
yes, but there's only one true deity to follow.
Of course. And what is your mission with her?
Well, my mission's always stayed the same. I just question other drows who may have forgotten what she wanted.
This doesn't seem like a planned raid.
Well, I like to keep my options open.
Hmm. You're a traitor?
Well, I'm assuming since you're up on the surface, you're one too.
When we're in the surface, there are many reasons. Assassination missions, or a raid.
True. But it's a pretty strange raid to be traveling with the bunch that you're with. And not to hate to say it, but your party doesn't seem to be pretty well versed in the art of assassinations.
It's good to keep low and blended when you're up here, but they have their usefulness.
Well, can't disagree with that, especially with working with all these incompetent goblins.
Wait,
You,
who's he
you
talking about?
he's okay, so yeah, so he's referring to that the goblins that you've been fighting this entire time were kind of working under him.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So who is? Oh, cause oh right, the castle ones.
Yeah. Yeah. And just as a little recap, since it's been a while, the castles, the cave that you were in, as well as the assassinations of the goblins that happened in town, those were you guys all kind of figured out that those were sent by him to deal with you guys.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
You're right. They were pretty useless. Seemingly, seem you are too, I guess, since you can't even handle a bunch of lower folks. That's
Well,
just the part.
let's just say I'm a desperate man.
Well, I guess that only leaves who who's helping you, since you do know mm, people like us in the surface, the Drow, they're not very liked, particularly liked.
Well, to be honest, I don't really care about what happens on the surface here. This was all just a means to an end. You can see he's holding back something.
Is the zone of truth gone by now?
How long does it last?
I don't know. Let me check.
I think it's like 10 minutes. I believe the zone of truth uh would be still up if you cast it just before this
Okay.
interrogation, which I think you did.
And did he fail?
He did fail.
Okay.
hmm
And okay. Failed.
Yeah, 10 minutes. Okay. The 10 minutes would still be up, so it's still going.
All right. So you admit to being a traitor, yet you serve Loth?
Yeah. Don't you?
Oh, the question was,
Don't you?
oh, don't you?
Yeah.
I don't think you have the power to be asking me questions.
He kind of looks away at you for a little bit, but meets your eye again with the same intensity. And you get the feeling that he's trying to figure you out.
I suppose that younger drow will have to die.
Younger Drow. He
The other guy in command, the younger one we saw when he was running up the
Oh,
stairs.
uh that was okay.
Or was he never like was
He
he like a
was
dude?
he was actually the doppelganger.
Oh, the doppelganger.
Yeah, he was the
Oh, okay.
doppelganger. Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
And he's already dead
interesting.
as fuck.
Yeah, he's already dead. It's like
Okay, so I suppose
Take a finger.
you hear the echoes of the cave whispering to you.
Ask him what he
This
wants.
is why it's called the Waybacker Cave, guys.
Oh my god.
So he needs 2 arms.
oh my god.
Why
Kill
is broken
him.
legs?
Kara stares him down. It's like you seem to have a lot of ego. Speaking to a superior.
Oh, I am polite.
I'd like to say Cave whispers emotional dagger. You might still have it.
Well, oh my god. Okay.
Man, these
Arya
games be echoing.
pulls out the emotional dagger and she says, "Well, I guess I I would I wouldn't say polite." She she like pokes at his cheek, like drawing blood.
Oh, okay.
Can she do that?
Yeah, I think it's a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
So, let me look at his character sheet here. Um, it is a wisdom of 13, total, I believe, and the saving throw, I believe, is 14 with the dagger, I think. So I believe that fails. And you kind of poke him in the face, and you can see him kind of taken aback with the jolt of emotions that's going through him. And his face gets angrier, just angrier and angrier. He's just like, "What did you do to me?"
Just having a bit of fun. It seems that your ego gets the better of you.
Shit. um
And then Makara says, the um the thought of torture. What good memories brings back.
um yeah, you could just see him, he's just getting like his face is just like full of rage and anger, and it's it's definitely had him now focus less on you and just more of just like, it's like, "God damn it, I was so close."
I think you will need to start talking with less um or I guess beating around the bushes.
He kind of looks into himself for a bit more. Um, he's like, "You ruined everything. I Why did you have your party come here? Is it for this cave?"
Makara just stares at him.
And you can see like, "God damn it." And he's looking very frustrated. It's more of that rage and frustration at this point now.
What? I mean, everyone is looking for this cave, it seems, but why is it so special to you?
It was the key to everything. It was the key to my revenge.
Your key to a revenge?
Sorry, it's just revenge.
Revenge.
Um, yeah, no, he's like, "Yes, and as a trader, you should probably know. Um, how they fucking just cast you off to the side. I was going to change him. I was gonna change them all."
You're gonna change the monarchy?
Yes,
The matriarchy?
the matriarchy, yeah. Yeah, no, he says they lost their way. They lost their way to Lolith.
And how would you do that with merely whatever treasures that are in this cave? I don't think
Not-
that is powerful enough to change the way.
It's nothing to do with the treasures. Something bigger than that. These dumb dwarves thought there was just a bunch of magical items in here left from the wars that were in these caves. Something bigger than this.
Oh, really? So, talk.
Make a intimidation check with advantage. Just
Okay.
to have him spill more beans. Spill more of those beans in there.
Okay. 16.
16. Okay. Yeah. So he's like, you can help me. I'll tell you if you can help me.
Depends on what it is.
Revenge. Aren't you angry of them casting you away?
I do have a long list for revengeance.
And why don't we team up? Obviously, I'm not capable with you and your mismatched game. Why don't you help me with this? And we can change. We can change the society to be what we want it to be. You can even be the new matriarch.
We live in a society.
I mean, how how do I not know that? Oh, it really depends on what power you are talking about. It could be
It's something
made
bigger,
up.
bigger than us.
I
It's
mean,
more powerful than anything that I've seen before.
and whatever what if they're lies?
I don't think so. Why would there be an entire war in this cave for some magical forge or some magical items? It's something big. It's
There's
something powerful.
there's been wars for much less.
Not to this extent.
So what do you think you know?
Don't you realize the strange things that have been happening in this cave? How it just feels different?
Different?
Yes, different. Why would you make a magical forge in the middle of a cave, in the middle of a town nowhere, just to hoard magical items? There needs to be something that's fueling it.
And you're trying to find out whatever's fueling it.
I don't know. Have you excuse me. Sorry. Thank you.
What is
I'm
that?
sorry.
Dude, this kid killed me.
Sorry.
I need to put Discord away.
Sorry.
I clicked the
Um,
chat and I regret.
I'm just very excited. I'm interested.
um uh uh so yes, yeah, the cave. The I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know if you even read my notes there, but yeah, this cave has something powerful enough to harness to enact my revenge. And if you let me go or if you help me, I I could just go and achieve my plans. This has nothing to do with you unless you want to help me.
You want to get enough power changed. What exactly? I
Changed
mean,
changed our society.
wouldn't that go against the? She eats people like you know.
No, I know. I just think that there's more. There's more to it. And I and you can kind of see he's kind of again thinking more about internal things that in the emotional that's he processing. And he's he says, family took everything from me, and I want them fucking gone. I just want them destroyed. And they were high enough to be close enough to cause some big power changes and
Which house?
well, there's many houses.
I know, but what was their rank?
It was for where my community was,
Yeah.
it was 14. And it all
Oh,
just went away. We were just doing what everybody else was doing. Just trying to get ahead. Try to do what we need to just get on the top. And just because you make one slip up, that's it. And some slander.
yep.
And I want to
That's all.
basically just make sure that those who were involved get caught.
Oh, hmm. You know, this is Cell Society. They're always backstabbing each other, trying to get to the top.
Well, I want it to be the part where in a position where they can't backstab me. I don't care what about those below me. I just want to make sure I have a secure position. And what's in this cave definitely can.
I think you're being delusional.
Oh, you don't know what's in this cave. You're just here hired probably for those rock seeker brothers. You don't even know. And you can see he's kind of like there's a little bit of that disappointment that pretty much his hard work has been undone by your guys' party.
Hmm, interesting. So if you don't know what it's in this cave,
I know what's in it.
does it have a name?
No. Well, let's just say it's not of this world. Not of this plane.
Interesting.
You've spent some time in this cave. You haven't received the dreams yet?
Let's say we don't sleep much.
Well,
Every it
yeah.
does seem to be giving some sort of malice to the people here.
Well, and if it just has an effect of just existing and those around it, imagine what you could do with harnessing that power.
Hmm. Where as like when he said notebook, does Macario like sees like the notebook or
Yeah, so there's a table kind of by his desk that has a bunch of like letters and papers kind of over there, and it's kind of where he keeps a lot of his writing.
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Makaria like double checks that he's tied up.
Yeah,
Still.
you kind of make sure. Make an investigation check
Okay.
just to see what you see.
21.
21.
Yeah.
This entire conversation, and you also probably think probably during the night watch, he's
Hmm.
been just like he had stowed a small dagger and was slowly cutting the rope.
Oh. Did he finish cutting it yet?
No, no, no. He literally just got a little bit part of it in, like just a little like centimeter of the rope cut. He's been slowly cutting it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Makaria kind of like cuts his ear a bit with her emotional dagger.
He kind of screams and loudly in pain, both from emotionally and physically.
And then she steps on his hand to release her.
Oh, crunch. Yeah, no, it fucking fucks it up. He screams some more. It's like, ah, fuck.
Told you to take his fingers.
Yeah. Is there more rope?
Yeah, there's more rope. You could easily just retie some more portions. So, and with that high investigation, you make sure he hasn't no like daggers or anything kind of stowed away. You make sure that his weapons are
Yeah.
all taken off. Yeah.
Okay. So she reties him and she says, I guess that's all I'm getting out of you. And she goes to the table where his notes are and starts reading his notes.
Yeah. Yeah, so you start reading those, you kind of pick up letters, and there's these few letters where it's like reports done by some of the goblin assassins, kind of taking down some people who were kind of getting a little too close to the caves. There's some reports that you actually can see of movement of your party
Mhm,
and where they've been, where you
mhm,
guys have been, kind of showing like, oh, they arrived here, they were here in Waver Tour. They've been following you guys around
mhm,
pretty much since you guys started this campaign, pretty much.
mhm. Okay.
And he's been getting updates. Um, and you also see kind of in this kind of leather bound journal, and you open it up, and there's some rights, and it's talking about kind of like uh his frustrations with the goblins and the hobgoblins, how it's hard to find good help. And you can kind of see that this is his like not his diary per se, but more of like event journal.
Mhm,
And it kind of first starts off with that they kind of first found this cave because he heard that there were some wizards who used to use it. And kind of how this had like a bunch of dwarven stuff, and he kind of came here because there was talks and rumors of a forge being in here. Then a little bit later, you see later that it's out. Oh, the rocks. You hear like these three dwarves have kind of arrived here into the cave, and they kind of kept back, watching them, seeing what they're doing, and they two of them decide to stay at the front of the cave while one of them goes back and leaves the cave entrance. He then talks about how they don't have any information that's useful. They're just here to be treasure hunters and kind of this quick witch schemes, how none of them have good information. And then a little bit further down, you start seeing that the handwriting gets a little bit more erratic and more sketchier, where he talks about um a dream that he had, and it's this calling. Somewhere in the cave is calling to him. It keeps whispering him to come, and he says must be the voice of Loth calling to him.
Oh,
And
crazy.
and you go a little bit further, again, a little bit more reports and venting about the goblins and stuff like that, and you get another one where this one's a little bit more recent, where he has this dream where he follows the voice of Loth further into the cave. There's a flash of green, and then it turns silver, and he's floating in the sky, and then he wakes up. Uh, and he tells how he has caught the glimpse of this power and felt it coursing through his body as he feels like that's the reason why. And like you can kind of see this is starting to look like that conspiracy theory notes where there's like red lines tied to things. He says, "Oh, this is why they started the forge here, and this Loth has led me to this cave here for a reason, and this is where, there's something in this cave that causes all the magical powers, like the magical fluctuations and stuff like that." And he's saying that if he can harness the source of this power, he's going to be able to use the forge to create a weapon that can destroy the Drow societies, specifically the one in North Dark. And from your knowledge of Drow society, that is the Underdark section of directly below Waterdeep.
Mm.
Um, and you kind of see all those things. And how he talks about how he wants to restructure, and he could tell from this thing that is the Loth's new vision of how to run the Drow society. She's gotten bored of how things are currently run, and that's why she sent him on this quest with her way of to rebuild Drow society. And you can kind of see that he's kind of making his own connections and interpretations. So, yeah. That's basically where it is. And then it pretty much ends with, "Oh, the annoying party has entered the cave," and that's pretty much where it ends in the journal. Yeah.
Makaria mutters, Cave has really gone to your head, huh?
Spend a little time, maybe you'll see what I see. He's kind of like he still looks fucking pissed.
What kind of magic did Makaria pick up before near the puffy ball? Like,
uh oh, kind of when you guys were in that original
I was vaguely remembering that, yeah.
yes. Oh god, which one? Where was this? This was in the other cavern, right? Or was
The
this
one
in
that had the
Whispers?
water, it was near the time with the glowing bottle and glove and stuff.
it was like
Oh,
people falling into the pollen thing that
oh, the
Oh,
weird
it was
Place
the
there.
fungi,
spores.
the fungi area.
yeah.
Yes, okay. So yes, so you kind of recall, and it was less of a particular magic, but more of kind of like a outer planar source. And it's like this weird pulse of energy and magic. And it had just a very weird feel to it. Um also, I do want to point out in time, while you're reading his journal, you did hear buzzing kind of flying by, and then you
Mhm.
hear screaming from what you do recognize as not your party.
Okay.
Um and you kind of hear yeah, not just pretty much screaming and yelling and sounds of fighting. It doesn't
Wow.
sound like your party, but
Makaria's thinking, wow, they seem like they're having fun.
and you do take some time to more read of his journal. And a little bit further in, you start hearing kind of the sounds of your party now kind of fighting a little bit. And
Oh, are you sure it's the whole party?
it's maybe not the whole party. You recognize like a 7 shout or a yelp or something like that, and you hear a explosion sound of some kind of impact, and you kind of feel the cave shake a little bit. Like a little bit of dust falls from like the ceiling. And pretty much as you're finishing the journal, you start smelling the smell of something like a fire going, like
Mhm.
like somebody just started to have a campfire here in the cave.
Oh, Makari's like says under her teeth, she's like 7.
She fucking knows.
Knows.
Would
Pyromaniac.
she know? How do you know she'd
Yeah,
know, huh?
his history this
What
entire time
gives
of
it
the game, he's
away?
the only one lighting the
Yeah,
cave
no,
on fire.
yeah. You also hear Cyril shouting as well. It's too far to hear like the actual words of it, but you recognize it's Cyril. Yeah. And again, the smoke smell gets a little stronger. Um but seems like they're having fun. They're having a good time.
Okay, great. Makari's gonna take the notes and put it in her bag.
Alrighty. So you put those into the bag. And as you're kind of like cleaning up the rest of the notes, you start hearing footsteps coming into your pretty much the towards the hall to your door.
She says to him, like, where are you getting the money to hire all these guys anyways? You stalker.
Question.
Oh, and by the way, this is when you guys are walking over towards the door, by the way, for the rest of the party. Yeah. Um
That's so.
yeah, that is so. Um and then back to Makaria's question. He's like, I have my webs.
Webs.
Yeah, wibs.
Little
You
loser.
little wibs. Oh my
I'm
god,
the
what a
black
cringe.
spider.
The
I have my
one-liners.
So
web.
cringe.
Cringe.
Absolutely cringe. Yeah. What a cringy guy.
Imagine having webs.
Yeah. But yeah, so the rest of the party, you guys are coming up to the door.
Alright, 7 initiates the secret knock that he doesn't know.
You hear knocking on
Knock
the door.
it. Do it now.
Yeah, do it right now. You won't.
Yeah, let us
Alright.
hear.
Hold on, let me hold on. Let me know if this sounds alright. Can you hear this?
No.
It's really
No.
Not at
quiet.
all.
There we go.
Yeah, there
There
you
you
go. There you go.
That's all he
You
does.
hear-
Morse code, but
Morse-
knocks.
That
Don't you
Yeah.
guys have the key?
was- we left it with you for some reason.
Oh, you guys did?
You have to lock the door.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
hurt my hand, I'll have you know. I knocked really hard.
Makara
we-
comes to us like, who's there?
Could have just used the pineapple.
Okay. I mean, she would probably know more if someone says pineapple
I
instead of the random knocking.
He forgot.
My hand hurts.
Yeah,
Just
7
open
knocked
the
really
door.
hard.
Is
You would
Makari
think
gonna
it
open
was
the
a
door?
bugbear.
Yes,
No.
Makari. No.
He just looks at the door. Like, what the heck is that?
now you're gonna hear 7 going, ugh.
Ew.
Ah,
Okay, that's you. I guess you hands up and goes towards the
His
door to
feathers.
open it.
my feather hands.
Okay, Makara opens the door.
Yep. The door's open.
Seven
Sounds like you
smoke.
guys had fun out
Oh.
there.
Yeah, Ikari, you used to see the entire party covered with soot. They're partially burnt, especially Jaren. He is all singed up and
Oh, God.
everything.
What?
Now we're all
Yeah,
kind
no,
of
they
damp.
looked kind of cooked. They all have like
Oh,
the
wow.
black, smudges from all the smoke and ash.
Kind of damp from the
Yeah,
water.
you can call me
Yeah.
the Black Sooter. The Black Spider's right hand man.
Makara looks at them. She's like, I would ask if you are right, but I think I don't have to.
All right,
Looking at all of you.
dude, I'm doing great. I command an army now. I'll have you know.
Her. He's been cooked a little bit too long, it seems. Come in.
Hey,
Alright.
look, the man's awake. The man with no legs. I don't know. Are those legs anymore?
Legs. They're just chewed up.
Did you have a meal? Did you get started without us?
No. What? I'm not a.
Seven says while his mouth waters.
Ew.
That's disgusting.
Can I use that as an intimidation? For the drow?
Sure.
That I look really hungry right now.
Actually, yeah, do it. Roll for intimidation.
14.
He looks at you a little taken aback, but he doesn't say anything.
Let's see, there's some static.
Oh, there are?
Okay, it's gone.
It's
It's gone
returned.
every
Oh,
time
it's
you
gone?
talk.
Oh.
When you
It's so
talk,
weird.
it
Yeah, all
goes
you have to
away.
do is talk and then it disappears
Just-
for a while again.
Oh, weird.
It's weird.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright.
Anyways, intimidation.
Yeah. He he doesn't like the look of you.
I turn to the group and I say, this one's a bit of a conspiracy theorist. I don't know how much we're gonna get from him, but you guys did want to turn him in or something like that. I've gotten everything I need from this man. This thing.
I presume
Jaren's gonna he's gonna try and say something, like maybe a comment or something, and then all that comes out is like a raspy like wheeze.
Mhm. The poor lad.
Makara hands Cyril the notes. Because Cyril looks the most unfazed out of everybody.
Yeah, I know how to read.
I don't trust your burnt fingers. You're
What?
you're a bit overdone.
Overdone. You know, I'm just getting started. Nowhere near done. Anyways, did you get information?
Suppose you can say that. Whether it's useful for you, I don't know.
Well, with all the time we spent in this cave, I still want to get something out of it.
Oh, your exotic.
Yes, my exotic animal, my endangered animal specifically. I want to find it and I want to consume it. Create
I
a
cannot fathom why
jerky.
you would wish to throw off. But perhaps you are a natural predator, that is to be considered.
I want a jerky that I've never had
Would be more like
before.
a prey.
Still, some things eat other things, and yet may still be eaten by more.
Anyways, they've been tracking us since the beginning, and he has apparently a web of followers for some reason.
Mhm.
I guess his house is pretty high up in the order.
Is it? I don't know what your rankings are.
Well, we finished exploring the cave, didn't we?
Yeah, so technically, as far as you guys know, and all,
This is
I
it?
mean, what from the map shows, yeah, the cave looks pretty well explored.
Well, I mean, like, what can there even be? There's no hidden pockets. I feel like if you because they had bugbears digging, right?
Yeah, there was people or bugbears mining out parts of the cave.
Isn't the part they were mining, wasn't that the that whole area that caught on fire?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't
Right.
think anyone can go back there for now.
I mean, yeah, so the map that I have sent out is all I have.
Well, I can't imagine there's anything hidden under more cave stone. I don't know. It's not like, you just like fill it up with dirt and you're like, all right, we'll come back to this, dig it out later. You don't just fill things up with stone or more I don't know.
Make a nature check.
Uh, no, I'm very in tune with nature. Oh, I am. I have +4 on that. 16.
There is a thing where over time, compressed dirt and rubble will flatten out to become stone. Or like not really stone, but like
How old is
more
this
hardened.
cave?
It would be a process over thousands of years or hundreds of years. It's kind of like fossilization.
All right, anything hidden's useless at that point. I don't care how magical it is.
All right.
I do want to go back to the mushroom area.
That spot sucked.
Dundro goes, if we're talking about if we're staying or leaving, I kind of want to leave.
Jaren's like nodding too.
Even Sterling is like, yeah, I want to leave too.
You
It would be
want
nice to see the open sky.
All right. I suppose we do need a break from this cave before coming back.
And if there really is something, we could hire. I'm not mining. Maybe this dwarf is a miner, and so is his brother, right? Aren't they miners?
I'm done with this cave.
Perhaps they can finish it for
This
us
cave
later.
ain't worth it.
You don't want to come back, and then
No.
7
No,
flashes a
I
couple
lost a brother to this
couple
cave and I got
coins.
tortured.
Wait, who
Money
killed your
solves
brother?
all.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
how'd your brother die anyways? Was it him?
Yeah, no,
yeah,
the black
relive
spider
your
killed him.
trauma.
Huh?
Yeah,
Tell us.
yeah, no, yeah, so we were sitting out of the cave, and you can kind of see he's starting to look a little bit more sadder. And we were just kind of saying the night, and we wake up to being raided to this guy's fucking goblin army, and within
My
the
army.
fight, he kills my brother, slits his throat.
Ah, unfortunate. So
Typical weekend.
I guess when we take you back to Gundren, you both can figure out what you want to do with this black spider man.
I hope he gets the death sentence.
Wait,
that's
did
what
you
I
ever
hope.
reinforce his rope?
Yeah, I did,
Yeah,
and I also
you
took his
see.
at it. Oh, I've done more than reinforce his rope. Makaria
You
smirks.
see some broken fingers too.
Wouldn't want to be that guy.
Me.
Well,
I guess we can make our way out then.
All right.
Maybe we'll
Um,
come back.
only if we come back to check out some areas, and I suppose we can talk more about this when we're back in the inn.
Indeed.
Yeah, we've been here for how long? Like a couple of years.
Hasn't
many
it only
days
been
was
like
that?
3 days?
it's only been 3 days.
Yeah, it's been a few
Okay,
days.
3 days.
Man, it sure feels
a
like
lot
we've been here for
longer.
about 2 years.
Yeah,
This cave is my home.
just about a year.
I can't leave.
But a year.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Who's carrying him?
I can
Zoe,
transform,
obviously.
and I'm sure I can carry them.
Okay.
Oh, like both of them?
Yeah, I mean the dwarf is small
Well, the
enough.
dwarf's probably chilling at
Yeah,
this
he
point.
walk.
I trust him. I think at this point, I do.
Dwarf
We
can
untie
walk.
his feet?
But I can
I mean,
carry him if that's better.
I could walk. You can untie me, or at least untie my legs. I can walk. I mean, if you want to carry me like a princess carrier, I'm not gonna complain. But
Oh no, I'll be in a different
Oh
form.
my god.
We could put him in my
Uh,
bag.
Jaren's gonna untie his feet.
all right. He kind of gets up, stretches his like, oh, that feels so good. I haven't been on my feet for like weeks. Kind of wobbly too.
I feel like we could trust him enough to untie his arms too.
Arya stares at Sterling, like blankly, intensely.
Oh my god. Okay. Maybe not. Sterling looks away. He still is rattled.
We'll untie his feet. He can walk. We'll untie his wrists when we see his brother, when they reunite. I'm sure you have a lot to say to him. You know, give him your peace of mind.
He did abandon you after all. Is that what happened? I don't remember.
Oh no, my brother just went to leave to get supplies.
Yeah,
And he never
abandoned.
came back. And
Sounds like abandonment. He's coping.
I thought he sent you guys to come after me.
Huh?
Incorrectly.
Well, he did talk about your other brother, you see, but he never mentioned you, unfortunately. So you can give him a piece of your mind. I know how it feels to be the.
He has the shock face. He kind of looks like the Pikachu face a little bit.
Just
Oh.
He's just like you can see he's processing some things right now.
But we did come to save a brother, so.
all the different
Congrats.
The Pikachu beard. Alrighty.
Should we start heading out?
We could spend another night.
No.
Bernard
pretty
is
great.
getting up. He's
No.
I
grumpy.
would like to get out as soon
We
as
can
possible.
camp under the sky, perhaps.
Everyone disliked that.
I don't know. This place is pretty cozy. It's like a second home.
Jaren lifts with the gauntlets of ogre strength. He picks up 7 and he just starts. He
Huh?
lifts him and he faces him towards the door and he starts walking.
He just picks him up. I mean, easy to do with the gauntlets.
Yeah.
I think you needed those.
Right back.
I
I'll be
mean,
right back.
all right. All right. So I'm assuming the party is agreed that we're gonna be leaving.
Yes, please.
Yes.
No.
I'm actually gonna call a break
Sounds
for
good.
the time period, and we can get back to you guys leaving after the break.
Yay! Big
Almost there.
time.
Alright, I'll be
Let's
right
get
back.
out of this fucking cave.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! All
Alright, now we're back.
Welcome back. All right, so the party has pretty much did their interrogations and debated that they are now time for them to leave this cave, and have deduced that this interrogation was done by a crazy guy. But yeah,
This
so
man's
when you
lost his
guys were all
marbles.
picking up your stuff and getting ready, grabbing anything that looked like it could be used of value or something, to just be stuffed into, I think Makaria grabbed that with her bag. You guys prepare yourselves and you guys are ready to leave the cave. Or
Macarius
start to
actually
leave.
like gave the pages to the notes
Oh yeah,
to
to Cyril. Yeah,
Cyril, yeah.
oh yeah, Cyril. That is correct. But yes, so yeah, you guys have gathered your things and you are now ready to leave.
Upward.
I don't want to go.
So
We'll just drag 7 behind us.
Seven's just
I
being
can't
very
go.
Everyone's
Carried
watching
away
away
from
from
Darren.
7.
Yeah. I wanna
I'd like to
go.
imagine everyone does the kid thing where the kid's like, I don't want to leave, but then bye, 7, bye.
see you later. We're leaving you here.
We're going home. Bye.
Yeah, but the thing is, 7 would be like, I can make. I'll be fine on my own.
You know, I'm sure the slimes would love to have you company again.
Oh my god.
Maybe they'll respect me.
Maybe they'll have a nice meal.
Maybe I'll have a nice meal.
7:30, half roasted.
Cooked
It's
slime.
smelling great.
Hey, you think
Mm.
I smell good?
I
You
love
smell like a
I
snack.
roasted chicken.
Yeah, you smell like roasted chicken.
Oh, I think that's a compliment.
I feel like he'd be rancid
I
chicken.
blush.
Uh,
It's like
I smell like roasted
it's
chicken.
starting to get roasted chicken. It's not quite there yet.
Gross. So there was
He
a
needs a
lot of
little bit more.
commotion and screaming outside while I was doing my interrogation. Like, what was happening out there?
Yes, the makings of a god. The birth of a new king.
Sterling looks away.
A new
Karen's also quiet.
7
Seven.
pets his mace.
7, you feel a little bit of a rock fall on your head from the ceiling above.
What?
A rock just falls on your head.
Hey, who threw that?
I hope you're not referring to
maybe the
yourself
DM
as a
did.
god.
What was that, Makaria?
I said, I hope you're not referring to yourself as a god.
What? I said that? I don't know what you're talking about. Where are we going? Oh, I want to get out of here.
All of a
Moving
sudden.
He says, "I'm full."
Change his mind real fast.
Sometimes, something just like gets to your head and you get a change in perspective.
Like a rock.
Oh, what?
I said like a rock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It changed your perspective. We should go.
But Kari did not see the rock that fell. It's just 7. She wasn't paying attention to him.
Which direction, or like which path are we taking?
I
back?
got you. Let's go. Hup, hup, hup.
All right, 7 takes the lead.
Kari does a survival check.
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
I know where I'm going. I led the whole time.
Yeah, roll for that survival check.
Let's see.
And 7, you roll for a survival check as well.
Okay, Kari rolled a 14
Okay.
for the survival.
Hold a 9.
Mm-hmm. That seems about right.
Huh?
Right.
So
Yeah, it's this way. I recall.
yeah,
And-
so for the most part, you guys have traversed this section of the cave a few times. At least the rest of the party has. And you guys have been through this way before. It is at a lower to see, so it's not too hard to traverse. But it does get a little confusing, or not confusing, but difficult when you have Seven who darts in a direction, you have to grab him back, and in that like brief moment of like having to recenter yourself, you go, okay, wait. Okay, we need to go this way. And it's like that thing where like you're a parent and you're like walking around and you need to go where you need to go, but you're also keeping an eye on your children and you're like dragging them back.
We gotta put a leash on him.
It's getting a little difficult, but for the most part, you're able to find your way back, and you kind of get back to where that section of the cave. I don't know which way you guys want to go. Do you guys want to go? There's two ways you can take. We could take the actually technically three. You could go down the more center portion. You guys could go try and go through the labyrinth again, or you could try to chance your way through the edge of the cave. Which path do you guys want to take?
What's the shortest path?
The shortest path would be going directly south down into the labyrinth area.
I think Makari would want to go the fastest route.
Okay. So yeah, you kind of go through the whole thing. You kind of go through those corridors that you guys were when you guys were hiding as rock statues into kind of that open up like area. You kind of, hear that rush of the breeze, not breeze, but like the water kind of sounds going through from this little river part of the cave. And Zoe, you do hear the familiar sounds of some ochre jellies kind of making their little squelching sounds
Jelly.
behind you, but not necessarily going towards your direction, but you can kind of hear that there's something from they were kind of heading into where you guys were. Uh so you hear those jellies, but you're pretty confident to believe that they weren't really going into your direction.
Okay, then I won't
Um
really mention it to the rest of the party as I'm
okay.
there, I think.
So you guys kind of move a little bit further down into the cave. And just out of curiosity, what is the marching order? I believe it would be Seven and Makaria up in the front. And then
Sterling's gonna be somewhere towards the back.
okay.
I'll be in the middle somewhere since I'm transporting our prisoner.
And then I think Nundro is going to be in the middle somewhere. He doesn't want to be at the either end.
Makes sense.
And then Jaren, where are you going to be at?
He's tired, so he's probably gonna hang back too.
In back? Okay, so Cyril, Sterling, and Jaren in the back. Alright, so
Oh, Cyril's also in the back? Oh.
yeah.
Sorry.
Kind of going back into the labyrinth area section. This is kind of where all those mines are that you guys kind of were traversing a few times. And at this point, this is your third time going into it, so it's a little bit more familiar. And so this time I'm not going to make you have to roll for it since you guys this is your third time. So you guys traverse through it. I do want to see if you guys can make a perception roll.
Perception.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, not 20.
Nat 20.
Hey, Nat
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, 14.
Okay.
Sterling rolled 13.
13. Okay. You okay, 24. All right. Jaren, what did you get?
14.
14. Okay. So yeah, pretty good for you guys' group. And you guys hear kind of shuffling into the labyrinth. Like you hear it through like the other side of the walls. And kind of sounds like something being dragged through the labyrinth.
Where's the
Uh-oh.
Being
labyrinth? To
dragged.
our left?
Alright.
I would say to your left.
Okay.
Something being dragged?
Yeah, something being dragged.
I suppose that is sus.
Should we check on that?
Check on what?
The-
I didn't hear anything.
I growl affirmatively.
Yeah, I think we should. I mean, if Gundren and if I mean, I know you. She
Nundro.
points to the dwarf. What's his name again?
Nundro.
Nundro probably doesn't want to come in back here, but I'm pretty sure
Uh,
Gundren does. We should at least keep it somewhat safe. Um,
He's like, you guys are going towards that sound? You sure you know what it is?
well, I mean, we'll
Yeah,
find out.
nothing. I think they're going crazy. I don't hear anything.
No, 7, yeah, you don't hear anything.
I'd fall asleep right here, and I'd think I'd wake up perfectly fine.
He says that every time he gets swallowed by a slime.
I mean, we definitely don't want whatever that is to follow us out of the cave.
Okay. And you hear the dragging sounds. They are not getting closer, but they're also not getting further. So they're kind of almost parallel to your guys' position.
Interesting.
Oh.
I'm like, don't worry. I promise I wouldn't let you die. She says to Nundren, I'll keep you safe. Since you are rewarding us.
Okay. He's like, yeah, it's just preferably not get me into a fight. I don't have the means to fight. Kind of like lifts his arms up that are still kind of bound.
If we can figure out where exactly it is, Sterling could use his invisibility spell and go and look and see what it is. If he can be
So-
stealthy enough.
Yeah, so with I'm sure with I believe Makari, you rolled a nat 20, right?
Yeah.
It's in one of the kind of mine shaft tunnels, kind of parallel to you right now. And yeah, it just happens to be moving in the same direction as your party was. Parallel to you guys.
Oh.
All right.
Okay. I suppose we'll eventually meet up, right? If
Oh,
we
at, like the
walk
exit?
parallel. Yeah. I mean, if they're parallel right now.
Do we just keep going then and hope that we run into it, whatever it is?
Or hope
We
that we
want to run
don't.
into it?
Or hope that we don't, yeah. Part of me wants to know what it is. Part of me wants to get out of here.
I mean, are we all? Do we have like spell slots and stuff? I don't
think-
remember.
Yeah, we rested.
We had a long
Yeah.
rest before we went out of
Mhm.
the room.
And then you guys fought the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
guys
so it
fought-
depends on what you use during that battle with the Sturges.
You're supposed to keep track. I don't.
Yeah,
think-
I
Yes,
Yeah,
only
no.
Makario's
used
good. Makario's good to go.
If we, I guess I was wanting to remember if we rested for them or not.
I would say for the time being that when you guys came back to Makario, it would be considered a short rest,
Mhm.
like an hour or two.
But that doesn't like so none of your spell slots would
None
have
of your
been-
spell slots were
Yeah,
stored,
yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good. No, I got.
unless you're a freaky warlock. Alright. Alright. So what do you guys do?
So I guess Makaria and Sterling wants to check out the noise. Like, what about the rest of the group? Oh yeah, Makaria like looks at them like, so what do you guys want to do? I don't know if I understand the snarl. So
I think Zoe was agreeing. I think Zoe wanted to check it out, right?
you can nod or
or like not once.
I
Okay, blink
growl.
once if you say yes. Blink twice if you say no.
Snort.
Jiren's
and a
gonna
nod.
like nod towards Nundro and Nesnar and he's pretty much saying like he's down to stay back with these two, because I don't know if it's something big you guys want to like take these guys to, you know.
So we do a
Makes
quick
sense.
split up. Quick
What's the
split.
party?
A quick split.
I mean, they're not going that far.
Yeah, it's like around the corner.
Yeah.
We're just gonna take a quick peek.
Right.
Yeah, let's split.
Okay, so for those who are splitting off, or quote unquote splitting off, who are that? Oh, and the static is back.
Oh, sorry.
It's alright.
Hello?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
The weirdest thing. I don't understand. So Makaria's going to check it out if I caught that
Mhm.
right.
Yeah.
Sterling wants to check it out.
Yeah.
Who else?
I want to
so
check
I'm-
it out.
So Seven's checking it out, and then Cyril's checking out. So I'm assuming Jaren's staying behind, and then Zoe, you're also staying behind, since you have you got some luggage.
I mean, she could put him down.
You could put him down.
Zoe.
We'll drop him.
You'll drop
Okay.
him, so it's just Jaren staying behind. Okay.
That's
Alright.
a bad idea.
All right.
It's
I
I
think
can
we
stay
got
behind,
you.
but also drop him so that I'm just not having to hold his stupid weight. But I can just like lay on top of him with my 4
Oh
paws.
yeah, if you want to
Okay.
stay behind, then yeah, that's good. All
That way I
right.
can guard the prisoners.
So it's just
One, there's
the
only one.
4 of you guys that are gonna check it out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So if you're gonna do this stealthily, make a stealth check. If not, just go for it.
Sterling rolled a 19.
19
He's
for stealth.
stealthy.
Whoa,
says-
nat 20.
Nat 20, nice.
We stealthy.
There you
Also
go.
nat 20.
19. Oh my god. For some miracle, all of you just get serious and you move so quietly to the point where Jaren's kind of looking off to the side for a little bit and then turns around and he just did not realize that you guys already started moving away.
He could
Yeah,
be proud.
yeah, there's a little bit of proudness that you guys can feel from Heath's side there. But
My leadership skills.
yeah. Yeah, but some miracle, you guys are just on it. Maybe it's just the drive that you guys just want to get the fuck out of this cave here. But yeah, you guys stealthily kind of go creep your down, following the footsteps parallel. And you kind of reach to the end of the corridor and it does kind of loop to the side. It does in a T-way. But you guys kind of check to see what's coming down. I believe Makaria and Cyril and Jaren have dark vision, right? Not Jaren, not
Sterling.
Sterling.
Yeah,
Sterling.
he has dark vision.
7 is the only one who does not.
don't need it.
You don't need it. Okay. Can I have you guys make perception checks? 7 with disadvantage.
Sterling rolled 17.
Okay.
Are you fucking me?
Natural 1.
Okay,
I rolled a natural 1 and a nat 20.
Oh, the dichotomy.
Damn, dude.
what are we rolling for again? It was,
Perception.
Perception.
What is wrong with these rolls? Oh my god, this is like extreme rolls.
I
This
got a
is-
4.
You got a 4?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yes. So you guys look down the hall, and Mikari, you're kind of you're looking around, but like then 7 starts like drifting a little off to the side, and now you're more focused on him than you're actually on the hall. But Cyril and Sterling, you kind of look down and you see 6 skeletons shambling down the hall, dragging their weapons.
Oh
Guys?
no. We should just leave. Do we need to?
You're saying we should dance around.
No, we
That
should
is
probably just
amazing.
leave. That's a lot of skeletons over there.
How many were
Six.
there again?
6.
6?
We should probably go. We should probably just leave.
Yeah, I don't want to fight them without Zoe as well. I'm gonna be honest with you.
At the
Okay,
very
let's-
least,
Hell
we need to
yeah.
go back to and regroup.
All right. You're right. I should go back and let them know. Something's
You
reanimating
see
these
one of them
jellies.
carrying a crossbow, another a wand.
All right, yeah.
One of
go,
them has
go,
like
go,
one of them
go.
has wings.
Back out. Back out. I don't want to be here.
Okay, wait. We're gonna go back. We're gonna head back. Regroup.
This is
Okay.
no time to die.
So you guys stealthily head back. Just as quietly as you came down this hall, you return back to the group. And Nundro goes, So what do you guys see?
There was a bunch of skeletons. We should probably hurry up and get out of this cave.
Oh,
Something is reanimating these skeletons. I would like to check that out after we drop
I nod in assent.
everybody off.
Yeah, it might be better to. We definitely don't want to have any civilians or hostages to protect if we're gonna figure out what's going on here. Also, Sterling just really wants to get out of this cave. We should go.
When you mentioned skeletons, Zoe definitely starts growling.
Yes, so
Oh.
we'll figure out what's causing this anomaly.
Alrighty. For Zoe and Jaren, I just want you guys to make another stealth roll. Just to see how quietly you guys, and I'm gonna use the other ones for you guys.
I got 8.
Okay.
Ah! You jinxed me. I got 8 too. I'm gonna have to get out the blue dice. I forgot.
So, as stealthy as you four are going down the hall, Jaren, Zoe, and Nundro aren't as stealthy. They are extremely not stealthy.
I don't want to fight.
And you, Zoe, you actually, one of the reasons why you're not very stealthy is because you feel movement from pretty much the drow on your back, being carried by you. He's kind of starts squirming. Zoe and Mikari, you notice like a hint of kind of knowing from Nesnar. Like he knows why the spider, not the skeletons are coming down. Yeah. All right. But you guys still move on, but with the help of your party and you guys quickly move on, you do get the feeling and like hearing that the skeletons, you walk past them just in time enough for them not to catch sight of you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fight for another day.
But they are still following in your direction, like slowly.
Huh.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
I wonder
no.
why.
Mm-hmm.
That's not something.
Can
them,
I search this
Maybe.
Nard body? Like, can I tell Zoe that?
Make a investigation check. If Zoe's letting you
Yeah. Should
Okay.
be fine with that.
yeah, make an investigation check.
Okay, that's for a unnatural 20.
You make a very good thorough search for him, and you kind of already searched him before. You don't see anything, but I would say it's more of like, and you get the feeling that he thinks it's whatever he believes is happening in the cave is causing the skeletons, and it's less of him having this
Okay.
knowledge of knowing that he caused it, but more of he knows what's causing it. Is basically what it is.
Oh, I see.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, and you don't see any find anything of notoriety
Like-
from him. Okay.
I'm like, you should stop struggling unless you want us to throw you to the skeletons.
He's like, well, they're gonna keep coming.
Wonderful. I
Alrighty.
I'd ask, and why is that? But I don't have a people mouth.
You just hear growling.
A
I
roar.
don't understand Zoe as a bear, so
Yeah. I need some form of mental communication.
You need
like
a
message or
animal
something.
or messaging.
Message, yeah, that'd be a good one. I should see if it's in this
Alright.
last. I don't think so.
So you guys continue and you actually gotta reach to that point of that cavern where it opens
Get
up
an item for that.
and you see the pretty much the sheer wall of this section that you guys actually climb down to get into the cave. So it's kind of like this kind of like a rock climb to get out of the
Oh.
cave.
Oh,
Hey,
Cyril can
maybe if you
understand
speak
Zoe?
to animals, then go for it.
Mhm.
Oh, so
Smart.
And it's about a 20-foot wall out of the cave that you guys need to climb. And there
okay.
is a rope that's dangled off one of nearby stalagmites that you can climb up and down.
Makaria says, Zoe, I can levitate you.
I nod.
She you should take it. She's like, take this rope in case.
I clench it in my bare teeth, but not enough to break it.
Okay.
Ever so
Uh,
gently.
Ever so
I-
gently.
or maybe I should tie it to her back, or tie the guy to her
Tie
back.
the guy.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
doesn't roll off.
Yeah.
Like a backpack?
Yeah.
Hair curls off.
Yeah.
Drow pack.
Drow.
Yes. Okay. But someone should climb up first so they can take the rope and pull Zoe in.
I could totally pull Zoe in, I think.
I could climb and I'll pull Zoe.
All right.
Jaren will
Who's climbing
start
first?
climbing.
Make a strength check.
15.
How many pounds does Zoe
Sharon
weigh?
climbing.
As a bear
bear?
weigh? Yeah.
Maybe
That's a-
Sterling will go up too to try and help.
I mean, I got
Alright.
the
I might
ogre.
need two.
It's about like 100. No, actually, it's more of like 500 pounds.
Okay,
Maybe
she makes
maybe
it.
1,000 pounds. Like 500 to 1,000 pounds.
That's a big bear.
It's a brown bear.
Brown bear. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like a grizzly, but you
Oh,
know.
Bears
yeah,
are
it's like-
huge.
Yeah.
Almost 1,000 something pounds.
Yeah, they're like they can be up to like 500 to 1,000 pounds.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Plus the drow on top.
Yeah, plus the drow.
Oh yeah.
So what was the roll for strength? Jaren?
Uh,
Sterling.
15 for Jaren.
Jaren, you climb up, no problem.
Sterling rolled 3. he did not
Sterling,
make it.
you start.
Can I help
climbing
him?
up, and as you like kind of like pull up yourself, you get about like 5 feet up, and then you just lose your grip and you fall flat onto your
No.
butt again.
He's probably still shaky from what happened
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah, it's pretty much the shakiness.
He probably wouldn't be able to help much anyways.
I mean, I'm throwing down the rope, right? To pull Zoe up.
Like another rope?
So yeah, I'll throw down a rope.
Okay.
Okay,
Sterling, you can try again if you want.
With the
Nice.
rope as assistance.
With some assistance. Let me see.
Jaren
you
like
were
looks
kind of-
over
No,
the edge and he waves at
It's the shakiness. It's maybe the exhaustion, not able to sleep, and basically all of this stress. It's just you just can't seem to find the strength to crawl out. I also do want to point out at this point you start hearing the dragging sounds coming into your directions and
Oh,
the stats
fuck.
come in again.
No.
Oh, Cyril says 14? Or was Cyril climbing?
Yeah. Oh, Cyril, are you climbing? Oh, Betsy, the static is back.
Oh no. Hello.
There you go.
There you go. we just need Betsy or Mikario to talk every so often.
I think it's for the speak to animals
Oh,
tree.
okay,
I think
Cyril's
it
not
passed, but
climbing.
I don't know what to check for that.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. What was that 14 for? I'm just really confused what that 14 was for.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, was that to speak to animals? Or was it to climb?
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what that 14 was. Sorry.
Oh, to understand
Yeah.
it's an instantaneous spell. And so you can understand what Zoe's saying. Sorry about that.
Like you don't even have the roll. Wow.
Yeah, you don't even
Is
have
that
to
one a
roll.
cantrip?
It's a cantrip. Yeah.
Wow,
Neat.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Cyril could talk to Zoe the entire time.
I know this whole time.
It's okay. But yeah, I conveyed that to Makario to maybe ask him why they're gonna keep coming, if he'll tell us, of course.
Yeah.
Cyril, tell.
You know, we should probably hurry up and get out of here before the skeletons
Yeah.
get to us.
In the meantime, Jaren like kind of waves over the edge and gives a thumbs up. He's tied the rope securely to one of the. If there is, I think a stalag.
Stalag. Something.
Stalag.
One of them.
A
The one
stalag
that comes
something.
from the ground.
The one that's on the ground.
Might reach the ceiling.
Oh!
Tight holds on so it don't fall
So
down.
like stalactite.
Oh my god! That's so smart!
Okay.
I learned it
Yeah.
long ago, but I still remember.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Alrighty.
Is Nundro also riding Zoe?
I thought he was walking.
So yeah, so who's helping Zoe?
I'm pulling her.
Okay, so Jaren, and is anybody else?
Sterling would, but I don't think he's doing too well. This might not. He might not help.
All I'm at. So if he's not helping, he's not helping then.
Oh.
Is everyone just grabbing the rope and Jaren's gonna pull?
Wait, are we
Yeah.
all at? We're still in the bottom, or are we?
Yeah, so
You know what?
Sterling's
I'm-
gonna try and help
I'll
anyways.
help.
He's not. He's not
I'm
doing
So
very
Jaren's
well.
helping.
You big jumps.
And
Is
so
Jaren
am
helping
I.
from the bottom? Okay.
Sterling rolled an 8 to help.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
know how that's gonna.
You think you're helping?
I want to help too. I know I can help. I'm a strong bird.
Okay.
Independent.
All right. In order for you guys to help for pulling Zoe up, you need to be at the top of the wall here to help pull up. If you're gonna help Ty, you do that. I know things got a little confused here. So just so we can clarify the order of things here, because I got a little confused. So Jaren went up, tied the stalagmite to with the rope in this thing to push down to tie Zoe up. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then Sterling has tried 2 times, has failed to climb up that rope. So he's still on the bottom. And then everybody else is still on the bottom, correct?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm concentrating on levitating.
On levitating. Okay, so you have now and then Zoe is tied up currently, right? Or is it
Yep.
the drow? Zoe.
The drow's
is tied
tied to me.
to you. Okay.
So we're
All right.
both.
So Mikaria, you cast levitate.
Yeah.
Okay, so levitate happens. Let me read up that spell so I can see if there's a weight limit.
Yeah, there is. It's like 500 pounds.
500.
Oh.
So it's a
But, like,
little
the
You'll
over.
make your way.
The brown bear, like female brown bears, go
So you
up to 400
basically
pounds.
make
400
it where
pounds.
Zoe is lighter. So it's
Yeah.
easier
Yeah,
to
it's
pull
better
up.
than
Light as a
nothing.
feather, stiff
Yeah.
as a board.
So with assistance. So I would say, Jaren, you have an advantage to pull up Zoe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think she will make it under the weight since female bound bears are usually around like 400 pounds max.
I think so. It's like I literally just googled it. It literally said like from like 100 to 1,300. I'm like, what is that difference?
Mhm.
Maybe it's like
Um,
from baby to adult.
No, they said adult.
Oh
on
shit,
the
never
HQ.
mind.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
So-
there's like a difference between females and males
In
too.
males.
Just
so-
how chonky is the bear?
How chunky is bear?
How much chonk?
Chonky
How chonk
Salmon
is
did
a
they
bear?
consume?
bird.
Okay, D&D rules say that brown bears are about 1,800 pounds.
Damn D&D.
God.
But Zoe's
And-
also a youngin', right?
She's a youngin', so I'm
She's a
gonna say
youngin',
she's
so-
about 1,000 pounds. So, so yeah, so I just say with the levitate, it's basically pulling up like 500 pounds, pretty much.
Okay.
I
Oh,
don't
with
think
the
anyone
ogre
can
arms too,
lift
right?
it.
Oh wait,
Yeah, with the you
I
also
add a
have
different
okay.
thing.
yeah, you
Oh,
add
fool.
5.
Okay, so
Five.
it's
Yeah.
plus
So
5.
we got a lot of rules going on here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I got 14.
14? Okay. So you pretty much pull up Zoe. There's a little bit of difficulty to it. It's just a really awkward position of pulling. And then you're also starting to hear kind of the footsteps coming in, so you're kind of a little bit panicked. But you do eventually get it. It's a little slower than what you thought. The rest of you guys, I would
Yeah.
say you guys you're starting
Hey.
to hear that they're coming in your direction.
I
the-
can
the
throw the
skeletons.
rope down again.
There's another rope there. There's 2 ropes. There was one for the Zoe that you tied up, and there was the one that was existing there already that you
Oh
climbed up.
yeah, they left.
So who is climbing up next?
I will, because I'm not scared, I
Alright.
guess.
Alright, make a strength check.
14.
You're fine. You can roll up there, no problem.
Are they climbing the same time as Zoe's getting pulled up?
I would imagine at least 7 can. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Does
and the car
Sterling
is on the
try
ground
again?
casting.
Sterling can try again.
My poor boy. He's not doing hot. He rolled a 10.
Yeah, let me see if that's good enough. Yeah, no, that's fine. You crawl up, you're a lot slower than everybody else, and like you're really taking your time, and that shakiness is causing you to kind of lose your grip a bit, and
He's like huffing and puffing as he's
Yeah,
trying to
you-
go up. He's like,
yeah, no, it's and by the time you crawl to the top, the rest of you guys who are down there, and Zoe is already pulled up by this time. You start seeing kind of the glint of the armor on the skeletons kind of coming in your
Oh.
direction.
oh my
They're not
god.
running, but they're coming.
Sterling is leaving.
Can
Then-
they?
Nundros goes, wait, what can I do? And he's like, his hands are tied. He's like, somebody pull me up. You can see he's kind of panicked at this point.
Gotta have
Jaren's gonna like tug the rope a little bit to kind of show like, yeah, I'll pull you guys up.
Um,
Go ahead,
Well,
Nandro.
so-
You can.
so I believe Cyril's now climbing up the rope. You still have to untie the rope that's tied around Zoe and the drow. But that only takes like about an action.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
try
I've
pulling the
truth is the
second
note
rope up,
not on the
though.
post.
If they grab it.
Mm-hmm. Cyril, what did you roll for strength? And those who are currently on the bottom, so natural 20 or unnatural 20, it's one of the 20s. You climb up no problem. And so the only people who are left on the bottom are Nundro, who has his hands tied, Mikaria, and I believe
that's
that
it.
is it. Mikaria, speak.
Please.
Betsy.
They said
Betsy.
she said
Betsy.
BRB.
Oh,
BRB.
that's it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You could just need her on your end.
I'm gonna
Shin.
Yeah, I'm gonna lower
I'm gonna
her.
lower her. Okay.
Let me know when she's back, cause I can't
Yeah,
hear her
I'll
anymore.
listen to it. At least so it's not on the stream.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's back.
You got it. You
There
got
we
it.
go.
She's
Oh,
spoke.
okay, okay. Bringing her
Yeah, she's
back.
back.
She's
Bring her
back.
My
Yeah.
bad. Was
Alright.
static?
Yeah, you're static.
Oh no.
But yeah, that's so weird. So
The
yeah, so
skellies are coming.
Cyril's up. The people who are still on the bottom are, I believe,
Skellies
just
are coming.
Makaria
Skellies are coming.
and Nundro, and he's kind of like, I can't climb up this thing. Please don't leave me.
Tie him to the rope. And pull him up.
Okay. Makari cuts the rope for his hands.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Oh, he kind of looks at her and be like, "Thank you," and he grabs the rope and starts climbing. Natural 20. He is fleeing.
Booking it.
He is gone.
Okay.
At this
Swiftly
point,
exiting.
the skeleton steps out of the tunnel, looks at Mikaria,
Micaiah.
starts groaning, and starts lunging after her.
Oh, great.
Grab the rope.
Mikaria, what do you do?
Can I cast what's the other?
Just climb the rope.
You can always cast something down onto it. Just to get
Yeah.
out of there first.
Okay. I'll try to climb then.
Alright,
And then
make
I'm
a-
gonna
make a
yoink the
strength
rope when
check.
she's on it.
Yeah.
It's
Um,
a strength check.
Yeah, strength check.
Okay, so a 15.
A 15? Okay, you no
Aaron
problem.
got 16.
Yeah, no, you gotta pull that rope, and as you're climbing, you're going like hyper speed because the rope is being pulled up with you. As you kind of like are climbing up there, the skeleton swings blindly at your feet. Kind of, you can feel the wind pushing them, and as the rest of the skeletons kind of run out into the opening, and they just start groaning and slashing emptily at the air, kind of banging on the walls to try to reach at you. And you kind of safely reach up to the ledge of this drop off.
See. Sorry, pardon.
So you guys safely made it back up.
Both ropes are up, I guess.
Yeah, both
Yay.
ropes are up.
Now there's a pit of
Skeletons can
skeletons.
climb.
Yeah, there's now a pit of
Alright.
skeletons.
I don't
Firebolt.
think we want a chance
Oh
leaving
my
these
God.
ropes
Yeah.
up.
You actually do firebolt?
No, I don't
Does
wanna
it look
burn the
like they
rope.
can
I don't want
climb?
to burn the rope. I don't want to burn the rope.
I'd rather leave the rope up at the top and not have anyone. No one else should be down there anyway that needs to get up.
Yeah.
Was there? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna peek over. Is there anything flammable?
Make a perception check with disadvantage because it is dark.
Natural 20? What the fuck?
What is wrong with your dice today?
15.
It's because we're not in
Um,
combat.
You do see there's like some mining supplies and handles of like old wood stuff. It could be flammable, but it's nowhere near where the skeletons are.
I can't miss that bad.
Is Seven like actively like gonna tell the group that he's about to send that?
Oh no.
No, okay.
This is
Everyone's
my
looking
decision.
down at the skellies.
This is my
Yeah.
decision. Everyone's like peeking
Blasts,
over,
Yeah.
and suddenly you guys feel a little bit of heat because
Dun dun dun.
I am staring at them and thinking, "Oh, firebolt."
Fireball.
I'm fine with it. I want
Roll
them to
to
die. They're
attack.
upsetting the balance of nature.
Feeling the
D20.
heat, Sterling aggressively looks away.
Oh no, I forgot. Sorry, I forgot. I'll be
And
honest
he's
with you.
still shook too. Bro, my poor boy.
I love
he's
fire.
looking
though,
away.
Sorry.
He doesn't want to take any chances.
Jaren
Uh,
also kind of steps back. He's still hurting from the burns from before.
Okay,
Alright.
so just roll
Mhm.
d20.
Yeah.
Did I use anything
Plus
to add to?
plus your spellcasting modifier.
You know, the one I remember every time. I think it was like +2 intelligence. It was on intelligence.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
something
you know
like
what? I
that.
remember. It's +2. 19.
19? Yeah, you hit. Do damage.
Alright, sick. That's d10, I think. Firebolt. Roll damage. Yeah, d10.
Does
Not
that
that
mean that
really.
we have to roll for like initiative?
No,
No,
you
he
guys are
can't
out of
do anything. Well,
combat.
one of them has
Yeah.
a crossbow,
Okay.
if you recall.
Yeah, but he doesn't look like he's actually actively using the
All right,
crossbow
well,
the
I
right
hit an
way.
8. Bullseye. 8.
We breathe the
Eight.
free air again.
Yeah, you hit one of them kind of in the face. You hit the one with wings.
The one with wings? It has wings?
No, it's like no, I'm just joking.
You know, like the divinity characters that we've been
Divinity
playing as.
characters, yeah.
Jen's
Oh, yeah.
Bones has like wing armor on him.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about now.
Yeah. No, you just hit the one with daggers in it, and it just kind of like you knock off its like chunk of its skull.
All right, I'm satisfied.
Alright.
This is what I wanted.
Alrighty. You guys
He's
have
just like
safely made-
milling about in the fire.
Yeah. No, yeah,
Macaria, speak.
yeah.
What? Oh.
There we go. We're good.
Give us your wisdom.
Give us your thoughts.
Discord said this is a Macaria-centered episode.
Yeah, it's making up for the last time.
Listen to Makaria's thoughts.
They're like, you need to talk.
It's log, except it's only Macaria.
But yeah, so you guys have safely made it up towards this lip of this cave, and you're now near like the entrance of the Wave Echo Cave. What do you guys
What time
do
is
now?
it?
Yay. Breathe the free air.
So yeah, so you guys pretty much continue walking out. There is a little bit of a corridor that you have to walk through to get out of the mouth of the cave.
Didn't we
And
make
you
that
guys
body?
kind of come around the corner, and you kind of see a little bit of a dim glow that grows brighter and brighter as you open up to the mouth of the cave. It is currently around noon, so it's pretty much half the
Midday.
day. Yeah, so pretty much midday. You guys actually kept a pretty good night and day cycle, so you guys are pretty normal for the most
thank
part.
goodness.
So you're not gonna be cave lagged.
Woo.
Yeah.
Oh, the cave lag.
And so pretty much you kind of get out of the cave, and it's like this huge rush of relief for many of you who've been kind of sick of this cave. And you guys do feel that like a little bit of a gentle breeze kind of brushing through kind of the cavern dip into this cave. And you see pretty much the towering mountains behind you and the vast sky. Makaria, talk.
Makaria, what do you
Oh,
think
yeah.
about this?
What do you think about this?
It's great. The air is nice and fresh. She does a stretch. Sorry.
And so yeah, no, it's fine. It's funny. And so yeah, so pretty much you guys have officially exited the cave.
Woohoo.
Yeah, so what do you guys do now?
I'd say we could start heading towards town and then maybe find a place to camp for the night.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Head towards
Alrighty.
town.
All right. So as you guys are heading towards the lip of the cave, and it's still kind of like a cavern thing, and you guys are in the mountain range. You guys kind of walk, and for the most part, it seems pretty quiet. It's like this nice, fresh of breath air from the chaos and the damp and the darkness of the cave, and just the craziness. And sorry,
Yeah?
I've seen something that just made me laugh. But you pretty much walk out, and you kind of see like it opening up like the mountain ranges, and you can kind of see the trees and the forest that you guys were kind of walking alongside to get to this cave. And you've actually, for the most part, throughout this whole journey, the trees have been fairly green, but you're actually starting to see the leaves are starting to change a little bit of color. They are starting to look that more yellowish look to them, and some of them even have a little bit of orange, kind of hinting to the change of seasons. Um, And as you guys are kind of coming down the ridge onto the path that you guys would take to go to uh pretty much back to town, uh Jaren, you feel a bit of a tug back into the cave. Kind of something like has a grab onto your chest. It's pulling you back. And it gets tighter and
I'm
tighter and tighter until you start feeling that same heat and that pain in your chest from that you're very familiar with as once again Jaren collapses onto the ground. And we'll take a break after this.
No.
Fuck. Okay.
Another break?
Yeah,
A
it's another
second
break.
Break time.
break?
Second break.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's a
might
long
have to
session.
go.
Yeah, it's a longer section.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my baby
Okay.
sister's back for the first time in months, and she's going to Yosemite tomorrow.
Oh,
Alrighty,
Bye.
this has been a maze. I will continue to escort the prisoners and growl at
Yes.
things.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Alrighty.
Alrighty. Well, I will see
Alright.
everybody next time. Thanks, and I will be
Yes.
back.
thanks
Yes.
for playing.
Thanks for
Alright.
playing.
We'll
Thanks
catch
for
you
playing.
up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll catch you up. Yeah. Alrighty.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Alright,
Break
and then
time.
with that,
Break
we
time.
Alright,
take a
break
break.
for us.
Not
We're
a,
gonna
it's,
be
not a,
back.
it's not a goodbye
We're
for
gonna
all
be
of
back.
us.
Yeah,
And
we'll
we're
be
gonna be
back in a
back.
bit. Small break.
Yeah.
Get
Small little
bathroom.
break.
Grab a snack. Drink some water. Take a stretch. We'll be back in a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back. Oh, I did do it correctly. Perfect.
Welcome
All
back.
right.
We're back.
Welcome back, everyone. So Jaren has just flopped.
He clocked out.
Heath.
Yes.
You're currently in your mindscape,
Oh.
and as you sit on the docks of your dreamscape, you too feel a slight tug on your like your chest.
I grab my chest.
And
Rude.
it's kind of startling, so it causes you to stand up before another stronger tug pulls you into the cold ocean. And as you are trying to swim at least up or in any direction, you feel yourself getting tugged deeper and deeper into the darkness.
Oh,
And eventually you see a light, and the light grows bigger and brighter, and you find yourself waking up at the entrance of the kind of the opening of the cave. Sterling and Cyril are kind of looking at you worried. Seven and Makaria are kind of near the cave.
I imagine kind of jolting my eyes open and kind of coughing. Like and I kind of take a glance and look around, noticing Cyril and Sterling.
Staring, huh?
Staring, huh? I got staring on your brain.
Fucking S names all fucking all over the place here. And I just go and just kind of look off to the side, kind of pissed.
You realize as you kind of huff out, everything hurts. You feel the singe of the fire on your like the edges of like your skin. That huff, your throat is so dry, and the smoke from when Jaren was like in the fire definitely it's raw.
Like all choked up.
Your neck, your back, your neck, and your back.
You smell of soot and ash.
The fuck
And
happened?
kind of looking around, you also see everyone else too is covered in soot and ash. They could be cleaner.
Everyone's dirty.
Everybody's
My
dirty.
brother and us, we are dirty.
He takes in kind of like putting one and two together, or trying as best as he can, kind of seeing, okay, covered in ash, we're outside of the cave, everybody looks worse for wear except for Makaria, and sees Zoe as a bear, and a strange dwarf guy who looks kind of worse for wear as well, and then a drow hogtied to a bear.
Legs broken.
Legs broken. He's kind of be like,
Fingers broken.
yeah, fingers
Oh,
broken.
yeah.
He's just broken. He's a broken man.
He'll never be the same
He'll
again.
never be the same.
He's gonna pee differently from now
He's
on.
gonna try to
Oh my god.
brush off like kind of some soot off of his cape and just get up and just being like,
Mhm.
just fuck. A choked off fuck.
Kara says, "Welcome back."
Yeah, I'm assuming the rest of us can tell that it's Heath, right?
Can I tell? How can I tell? I don't even know anymore.
My eyes are opened.
You know.
He
that my
hunches
boy?
slightly, no?
Yeah, he does. He hunches slightly.
Is that my
And
boy?
His posture is worse.
He just
He's
shrinks.
also- I also do want to point out he's avoiding eye contact of Sterling.
I mean, Sterling's still kind of worried. So he's just gonna say, "Are we good to keep going?"
I just said,
While staring
"Congrats, we're
at
out of
Heath.
this. We're out of the cave."
Thank God we're out of this cave. He's completely ignoring Sterling.
Yeah.
I hope you don't mind if we come back after we head back to town. There's some undead skeletons, and we might find some, I don't know, unknowing power, but yeah, that's the plan for now. Just to go back to the inn.
He kind of looks at Mikaria for a bit, kind of looks at the cave, and then at the rest of the group, and he says, "Do whatever. I don't care."
Whoa. Oh, it's not like I care.
Baka.
Not like I care or anything,
Baka.
but Baka.
Yeah.
Perfect. Then we move forward. Kara says,
He'll try to like drink some water from like a water skin or something just to help with
Yeah.
the throat.
Sterling lets out a little sigh and then turns back around to keep moving forward.
Seven stairs.
Heath, drinking this water, you can tell even more now. Your throat's fucked.
Yeah, somebody got
It's-
deep down there. I mean, something.
It was dry from the smoke, but you also feel there is pain on the outside of your neck.
I guess at this point, I mean, there's no reflective. I guess he pulls out a dagger, kind of looks at it as a reflective surface, and pulls down his bandana.
Sterling, do you see him like pulling down his bandana?
That's
Are
a
you watching
good
him?
question. I don't think he was looking. He had already
Okay.
turned back around.
Heath, you see these gnarly purple and like red bruises on your neck in the shape of like hands.
Shit. Who choked me?
God, I wish it was me.
Wait, did he say that out loud?
Yeah, he said that out loud.
Ugh. Sterling kind of tenses up, but he's not going to say anything.
Oh no.
No one's fessing up.
I don't even know if I was watching. Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Silence is loud.
Stop fucking.
The silence.
It's like, did Jaren choke himself?
what? Oh, you're bruising?
Yeah.
No, that was just we've been in a lot of fights
Okay.
since you've been gone.
Sterling's like
command an
sweating bullets.
army.
Can I roll an insight to see if I can notice this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Holy fucking shit! I'm taking a picture of this.
What? No, did you roll a nat 20?
I am taking a picture of this.
Oh.
Holy
What does that mean?
Send it in
fucking
chat.
shit. I am. Holy fucking shit.
Eye daggers? Immediately looks.
Oh my fucking god.
There's death glare.
That-
Don't tell me.
No fucking way.
Don't tell me.
What
It's what I
The
think it
happened?
is.
dice gods be.
He wants stuff to go down. Does
They want the
Yeah.
drama? They want the
Isn't it?
drama? Oh my god, the daggers!
I see where Twitter's been.
Yeah. You can see where he shat.
Jesus.
my
A 20.
uh,
There's a lot of D20s today, or not
So
20s today.
So yeah, no,
see, kind of looking
I-
around the group, you
Nobody
see
is-
Sterling. He's sorry.
yeah.
Continue.
So I guess Sterling. I guess Sterling. You know something about this?
You see Sterling looking really
Uh.
nervous and ashamed, like a dog.
And he's still shaky from what happened earlier
Like
too.
a dog.
Sterling, I'm talking to you. Buck.
Sweating.
Oh my god. Sterling's not gonna turn all the way around, but he's gonna like slightly, like he's gonna say over his shoulder, relatively quietly. I didn't mean to.
You don't mean to choke somebody?
God damn it. I didn't know what I was doing.
Apparently, you never do. And he just walks off, or he starts continuing down the path.
So Sterling's not moving, so he's just gonna walk past him.
Yeah, he's gonna walk past him.
Ouch.
Wait, why is that so specific? Did you do that? That is so specific.
Alright.
Now you just have to draw Sterling's hat over that dog. This is exactly.
Sterling ends up being a dog in most memes. This is funny.
Yeah, the Doge one.
Yeah, there's the Doge one too.
Yeah,
Alright.
Sterling's just gonna take that.
Well, I guess that's that. Yeah. Sterling feels too guilty. There's not much he could do in that situation.
That's the moment we've all been waiting for.
What's everyone else
Oh,
doing?
I do also want to point out, if I do walk past Sterling, I'm gonna shoulder bump him really rough.
Oh.
Oh, he deserved that.
What we say to all of our characters.
My poor boy. Can we continue?
Yeah, no, I'll keep walking.
Okay. Is anyone else watching this? What are you guys up doing now?
I run after Heath.
No,
I'm very oblivious to what happened, by the way.
I will grab him.
I'll grab Heath.
No, grab 7.
Okay, 7.
Wait, why?
7?
Yeah.
But I just realized that's my jerky, bro. Why would you grab me?
EMB?
Because you can't read anything, man.
Read what?
18.
There's no words to read.
No.
So Heath is walking by himself away.
We do need to keep going. I'd rather get back to town. Sterling starts slowly walking. Is no one else following?
No,
Let me
no,
go.
following. I'm just
We're
standing.
all
No, no,
talking.
no,
Grabbed.
I'm
I'm grabbed.
Wait, I thought we were walking still.
Sterling.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay,
as
Chris.
Heath kind of goes, everyone kind of follows behind Heath. And you guys, this is a 3-day trip to Phandalin.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we just gonna be like the days are like we're fast forwarding, or how's that working?
That
Depends on what we do.
yeah, if you guys interact, you can interact.
Okay,
Yeah.
because so we're starting to walk. All right. Well, am
Yeah.
I being held? Am I being carried still?
You're being held.
Why can't I walk on my own? I have legs.
No. No. No.
I stare longingly towards Heath. Put me down. Put me down.
No. Can I strength check? It's
Yeah.
very small.
I have
Oh,
negative
yeah.
2 strength. I don't expect to win.
You can try to struggle out.
I not 20.
in Act 20
Oh.
history.
I nat
Well,
one.
see. Oh!
Right,
That is
I bet-
death grip. That is
I
He's
death
gonna be
grip.
like death grip, the mom death grip.
I've had like 3 nat
He
ones
said,
and 2 nat 20s. That's
I don't
not
want you to
bad.
hang out with this kid anymore.
This kid's a bad influence.
That is true. That is a true
Bad.
statement. A lot of the things that Seven has picked up are from Heath.
You're stuck holding mom's hand.
No, he's not holding anything. Mom is
I
holding
just
his
imagine
breath.
them walking and Seven's all pouting. He's like, "You wanna leave?" Alright, I mean, if nobody else is, I guess Heath is gonna lead the charge.
It's just Seven's turn to
I'm
be
gonna
a
say
scruff
Zoe is gonna
can.
follow behind. She did let out like kind of a in her bear form. But
She boofed.
yeah, and Nundro and Nesnar. And Nesnar's on Zoe's back, but Nundro is also kind of he's walking next to Zoe. And then how else do you guys want to fall behind?
I go limp. I just want to go limp.
Alright.
Oh, what?
He's dragging Seven.
Oh, he's doing that toddler
dragging-
thing, right?
I imagine Sterling's just a little bit behind Zoe since he was one of the. Well, I think Makaria is a bit more up front too, right?
Yeah, my car just follows her stride.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess
He's like,
Sterling's like,
"Business
in
as
the
usual."
middle since he was like one of the
Yes.
first ones to start walking after Heath and Makaria and Zoe started walking.
And then Cyril's in the back with Seven.
Seven being
Was-
dragged.
And walking just a bit close to Sterling. Mom senses something's wrong. Things very wrong. And the toddler is not.
Her
He's
mom
not
instincts
reading the
kicking in.
Kids are fighting again.
God.
I
as you guys
as we're walking, I'll ask Makaria for what happened while I was gone.
Yeah, Makara just like recaps what happens to Heath.
Okay. All right, I'll give her a
She,
thumbs
yeah.
up.
Did she tell? Wait, no, she doesn't know about. Damn it, she doesn't really know about my duel. She can't
No,
recap
she doesn't.
that. Motherfucker.
Just like yeah, they
I
went
really-
out and Seven probably lit a fire or something.
I really
Yeah,
want
does,
to tell him about
uh,
my duel.
Typical. I go typical. When none of us are there, they fall apart.
Does
Yeah,
Makaria
absolutely.
tell him about possessed Sterling?
No,
Okay. Okay.
Alright.
because
No, good to know.
she
She's
says
like,
that
"That's-
she says Sterling basically fell apart
Ah,
and became
okay.
possessed, but
Oh.
but not in the way. But she didn't describe it.
So kind of like he just said, "Oh, got possessed." That's it.
Yeah,
Okay, so according to Heath, he's just gonna assume like a ghost, right? Like
yeah,
demon ghost thing.
yep.
Because he does know
kinda
the cave is
shivers.
whack.
He shivers. He's like, "Fuck."
Maybe that was the spook he felt way back
Yeah.
when.
Yeah, he like recalls to like, "Oh, spook."
Yeah, that's
Alright.
how she recaps it.
Alrighty.
Nundro, who just saw everything that just happened, is just like, what the frick?
She's like, what
He has-
happened to them?
Yeah, he's like, this guy just passed out and everyone thinks this is normal? Are you okay?
What happened to that bard, bro?
Oh, is that what he says?
Yeah, he's like,
Yo,
is this a
the
normal thing for
fuck?
you guys?
Pretty much.
Makaria kind of looks at him and nods, like no facial change.
Just business
Oh.
as usual.
He's very
Hmm.
confused.
I was like,
Um,
I'm just like, that's his business to explain. If you.
I think looking at he's looking like he doesn't want to explain.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't give a shit. He just wants to go back to town.
All right. So,
Mikara also tells Heath that she made a deal with that guy that he will give us money.
He's like, I can always trust on you. Get paid.
is this within the earshot of like Sterling?
Oh my
I
god.
don't know.
Should I
Roll
roll
to
to
see
see if
if
he
you're-
roll perception for Sterling?
Yeah. Yeah.
I rolled a 14.
Like he would hear that. I mean, I'm not hiding what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Mikara has no reason to lie to Heath.
Nah,
Yeah.
this is terrible.
Yeah. We keep walking, I guess.
Yeah. With the silence of the walk, you can
Attention.
hear the kind of birds starting to chirp, and you see them flying kind of south more towards warmer climates.
I wiggle around.
Roll to see if you can get out.
Oh, wait, is he trying to get out, or was that just a my bird senses tingling? I should
Yeah,
fly
that
south.
one. It is that one, but
I
I'm
should
still
fly
wiggling.
south for
Maybe
the
I'll.
He's
winter.
still wiggling.
Do I add my strength to that?
Yeah.
Then it's a 1.
Oh.
Roll a 3.
He's just wiggling.
You cannot.
I nat 20'd again.
Sheesh, Cyril. She really said no. You're sitting with me.
You're in trouble. You're not. You're in timeout. Timeout. She's had enough.
I'm gonna notice if he sees this.
He's caused enough trouble. He sits there
Okay, yeah.
laying on
I guess
fire.
Heath would glance back and see Seven just being dragged. And with Cyril, and we'll just look back up front.
You see him kind of wiggle to try and get out. Cyril
Yeah.
just tightens her grip.
Yeah.
Baby.
He's
I'll-
baby.
Okay, Seven. You do see a little look of like, oh, that sucks.
Good old Heath.
He's like, also another look of like, better you than me. All right.
All right. Yeah.
Does he get,
So
does Seven get dragged the entire half of the day?
I guess
We'll see how many
so.
wiggles it takes for me to get to the center of a Heath pop. I
What the
don't.
What?
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 Yeah, how
What
many
was
licks
that
it takes?
analogy?
How many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie
Tootsie
Pop?
Pop.
But-
What
You
the
have to do
but
the
how many
do the
wiggles
thing.
does it
It's
take
how
so I
many
could get
do
to
the
to
reach
the
a
Heath?
Heath?
Do
How
the
many wiggles?
count.
Does it reach to Aretha Heath?
Yeah.
Do the counts, bro.
What counts? Yeah,
The
a
way he
1,
counts.
a 2, a 3. Anyways,
Do you have the map, Shannon? Of...
Oh, yeah. I think that's
Oh,
in
which
the
one?
battle, the Phandalin map with like the big
Ooh.
map of the
Mhm.
land.
Oh, the big map. Let me
Eee.
look. Let me look.
It's in the campaign images somewhere.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can reach it
scrolling
in.
up. No, I think yeah. It's the big,
Yeah.
big one. Let me
Yeah,
grab
the
it.
big
Mhm.
one.
I'll grab it and swipe it in.
Eee. Oh no, I just imagine Seven's like hood is now just like completely browned and smeared.
Probably.
Just, like,
Oh
on the
yeah,
back.
because he has a
My
white
I
hood,
have
huh?
a
Yeah.
white. That's a different color.
Nasty. That thing is
Seven
nasty.
also is a different color.
I am also algae colored. I'm like yellowish, brownish green.
This is
Well, I'm
definitely.
slightly away from others.
It was white
Sure.
when I did it.
Oh, too bad Jaren's not here to use precipitation.
Oh, I see it. Okay, wait.
We'll
I
walk
gotta
by a
move
river
them,
at some point.
We're right by the X that says
Wave echoed.
Yeah,
Wave
I'm
echoed.
just gonna make this bigger just so we see only the bottom half since we don't need the
Ye-
rest of it.
Yeah, we don't need weather monitors. We're never going back.
There we go.
Are you guys planning to take just the road back?
Uh,
You're not planning to like cut through anything, right?
Pete's plan is to just take the road.
Wait, which road? Oh, like go up and then
Yeah, hit the
over?
road.
Yeah.
Okay, got
Yeah.
it. Okay. So we're probably
Because
like,
cutting through, I think you'd have to climb a
here-ish.
mountain.
oh my god, no
I
mountain
don't
climbing
think-
for us.
I don't think we want to go hiking.
Yeah,
No more. I mean, I can do it, but I won't.
everyone's tired.
We say fuck
Yeah,
these
so we
folks.
got a person strapped to her bareback.
I know.
Somebody say bareback?
No,
Stop.
What?
no, stop. It's enough.
No.
So my favorite
The
horny jail.
back of the bear.
Oh, where's Horny Gillette? I know I have it.
Oh,
There it is. Yes. Temporarily. Horny Jill.
How dare you?
you did this to yourself.
Alright.
Yeah, I kind of did.
Yeah, you
Continue
did.
to wiggle.
All right, I'll already take it out. I'll take it out. Wop.
No,
Whoops.
Later.
Oh.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So with not very much chatter and the sound of everyone's footsteps and Zoe's bear like snorts, it is starting to reach evening and it'd be a good time to set up camp.
Alright. I'll help look for a campsite.
Am I
Okay.
still being
Is
carried?
anyone going to?
Are you?
hmm
Oh, shit.
Oh, she's got her grip.
Oh my god, your cloak is filthy.
she's done.
Hmm?
She's done.
She's done?
She's
Um,
done. He's caused too much. She's done.
Oh, she's still holding him.
I haven't done anything.
Okay, setting the
Um,
ravine on fire.
Is anyone going to help Heath
Yeah.
kind of look for a spot?
Yeah, the crowd is gonna go help.
Alright.
Okay.
She can see better in the dark.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess. What do we roll for again? I think it's perception.
I think it's
Or is
yeah,
it survival?
perception.
I don't remember. Perception.
Are you looking for a good spot or are you looking to see if it's safe?
To see if it's safe, I guess.
Okay, do perception.
Okay, so that is that plus my
I ro-
perception roll, which is 7, so unnatural 20.
Oh, I rolled a
Okay.
13.
Yeah. To see if it's safe.
Kind of looking around these woods. It's becoming less rocky than it was at the closer to the cave. But it appears to be pretty safe. There is a small clearing that looks like a good spot to set up camp. You do see kind of leftover like remains of when the Rockseeker brothers were kind of going back and forth a little bit. You see like
Okay.
some campsite stuff.
Alrighty. I gesture to the group to them, the clearing.
Yeah, it seems good enough.
Alright.
I just wanna rest.
Sterling starts setting up his The sleeping bag thing.
While Sterling is doing that, Heath is going to not so elegantly dump his bag onto Sterling's stuff and go, sorry, let this fall. And it's like a bunch of daggers and stuff.
While they're doing that, Makaria's tying the dwarf. The what's his name?
Oh,
The drow
drow.
to a
There's
tree.
Burn them at the stake.
What?
If I can I also try to unintentionally use when I'm picking up the daggers to like cut up some of Sterling's bedroll?
Yeah, do sleight of hand.
Okay. I'm trying to make it super obvious too, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
But,
I
like-
want him to know that I'm doing this.
Yeah. Still do
Uh,
a sleight of hand to see how like
18.
easily. Oh.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
yeah. Quickly. Wait. Oh, this would be against Sterling's. I don't know if
Bedroll.
Sterling's watching, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, he was setting up his stuff. He could see.
Yeah.
He wants him to
I guess
see.
so.
He wants him to
I want him
see
to
too.
see.
So yeah, you see Heath as he's like kind of picking up his stuff. He goes, "Whoa, whoops," and like drops the daggers point down into the bedroll. You see it cut like small and like maybe medium-sized holes into your bedroll.
I imagine when I pick up one of them, I
Bruh.
kind of rake it down the side and then pick
Yeah,
it up.
he's like, "Ooh, this one's so heavy." Like,
I'm just like,
Oh my
oops,
god.
my bad.
I'm so clumsy today. Like,
Sterling grabs
And
his
my-
bag.
My bruise marks are really acting up.
Sterling, he's gonna grab his stuff and he's just gonna move to the other side of the camp without saying anything. And start setting his stuff up over there.
Heath,
Mm-hmm.
are you setting up like where you were dropping stuff, or?
No, I'll just pick to a spot that's. I mean, it's kind of a way for everybody, but I'm not
want-
gonna do it again.
I want problems always.
I'll take another look at Seven and see what his situation is.
What am I doing?
I finally put you down.
I'm just like flopping on the floor like a fucking fish out of water.
Yeah.
And Seven, Heath looks away.
Just goes. Just starts flopping around.
Cyril, what are you doing now that you've
Cyril-
dropped 7?
I go to set up. I am just following the boy.
Did you see
Following
his
Seven?
bag get cut up, or were you too busy focused with 7?
I put Cyril will remember.
I'll remember this.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Is anyone keeping up watch, or?
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think-
Sterling kind of wants to keep watch, but man, he's fucking exhausted and he's really sad.
I think Keith is gonna try to go to sleep because he
Mhm.
wants to heal up from being soot mouthed.
Fall asleep
Um,
on the floor.
You know, maybe seeing Heath like get tucked away, maybe Sterling will stay up to watch the first watch. Because it's you
Zoe
can see that it's safe.
also
Safe. The bully's gone.
Yeah, honestly, he doesn't want to face Heath right now.
Zoe's gonna tuck in. She curls up near kind of where Nundro is and stuff, kind of keeping watch, kind of just resting.
Mhm.
So is Sterling the only one gonna stay up, or
I think Makara's.
or
I mean,
Cyril?
Betsy's currently away, so I don't know if Makara would want to watch.
Cyril? I can imagine
Cyril.
I mean,
Cyril.
Cyril
Cyril
could.
might.
Yeah.
So Sterling and
Yes.
Cyril. Is that
Laser
Billy?
eyes.
Yeah.
Wait, that's Billy?
Yeah.
Nah,
Why does his fur look
Where
so
is
funky?
that?
Why does he look gray?
I
When
think
did that
he's in the
happen?
Papasan. He's in the Papasan.
The
I
Papa
think
Song had a big
What?
cushion though.
Yeah, but I think he took it out for some reason. I don't know. Maybe he threw up on it. I
Oh,
have it.
maybe.
I have it. I don't know. I don't know when this one. I don't know when this picture was. I'll be honest. I have it. You sent it to me, and I have it.
So who's keeping watch?
I'll keep
Cyril
it
and
visible.
Sterling.
Alright,
Is-
I slept wherever I was dropped.
Okay.
So you
He
just got dropped
conks
and
out.
passed out?
Mm,
You already asleep. Just
Too much
dropped.
wiggling. Yeah.
Sleep in the dirt.
Okay.
Dirty bird.
Cyril and Sterling. First watch.
This boy is so tired.
Have they watched together before?
They have. It was a long time ago, though. That was when Jaren was going through it.
mm-hmm.
There was that one moment where Jaren was crying in his sleeping bag, but none of them really saw him. And Sterling was talking to Cyril about how he doesn't know how to help him. That was a long time ago, though. That was way back.
5 days. No.
For us,
What?
it's been like
Been a while.
a year. In the campaign, it's been like
Oh.
5 days. Sterling's just, he's got tummy hurty. But he's holding himself together for now since he's not alone.
Can Cyril notice that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you could.
Obviously.
You're just gonna sit in silence.
Oh,
I
should we
think
roll to see if we like hear anything or see anything?
Are you guys paying
I-
attention to anything like around, or are you like?
Yeah, what are you guys even
I
doing?
let me just can I just cast my primeval awareness to see if anything's there within a mile?
Oh,
Are we in the mountains? Because I can see the sun.
you're like in the foresty mountain area. It's like halfway.
Okay, let's just do. I can do 3. If it's foresty mountain area, but not 2.
So you can. What is it?
Primeval awareness. But thing. Use 1 spell slot. Since creatures within 1 mile, 6 mile mountain. It's my. I have it.
I think it's like
Okay.
a feat or something like that.
Yeah, it's part of my ranger.
No.
My rangerness.
Yeah.
He's got
Okay.
that hunter's experience too.
Yes.
You don't really sense anything like too urgent. There is like the usual. You can sense like the birds and stuff that are resting in the trees, and the usual kind of fauna. So tonight's pretty quiet and safe.
So we're just here alone with our thoughts.
No. Cyril's kind of like looking around, like mostly for it, but also looking back at Heath.
Heath, are you sleeping?
How far into the night watch is this?
This is kind of like near the beginning of it.
I would say he's not quite asleep yet. But he's kind of just laying there resting.
Mm-hmm.
I also do want to point out he's kind of upset against the rest of the group. He tried to pick a spot away from everybody.
Mm-hmm. Did you guys build a fire?
Oh, that's a
Or
good
is it like,
question.
nighttime?
I don't think we did.
I don't
Did
think
no
any
one
of us
think?
did.
Did no one thought to build a fire?
I said sleep now. Bye. I see you too, Sterling. You should be sleeping.
I would. I don't think I could fall asleep right now.
Why not?
I don't think my brain could shut off quite just yet. This feels painfully familiar. Can you see the sky from here? Like, I know we're in a kind of a foresty area.
This is like through the
Oh.
trees.
Can you see the stars through the trees? Or is it too like thicky?
Well, you guys are in a clearing, so you can see a bit of the stars through the trees.
Ah, okay. So Sterling's gonna be looking up at the stars. I don't know whether he's looking down or looking up. He's looking up. Not facing Cyril, though. I don't think he's gonna be. He's trying to not
What?
show his face to anyone.
Oh. And you don't have to be sleeping. You should rest.
Maybe.
Ellie?
I'll have the second watch to try and rest.
You sure?
Yeah. I think I'll be okay. He's kind of just he's very quiet for him.
Whoa.
He's so sad.
Yo. Okay. Just gonna say. Shit.
Hmm?
Okay, hold on. It's been a while.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's okay. Take your time.
Okay, fine. Cyril says, like, if you want, you can tell me. But you don't have to.
There's just it's a lot to deal with right now. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'm ready to face this stuff just yet.
I don't know what you've
Um,
been through, but that's okay. Must have been a lot.
Sterling starts crying. He's quietly crying.
Can you show us how that sounds?
What the fuck?
is
What?
Heath awake at this point?
What?
Is Heath awake at this point, overhearing this, or not? No,
Yeah,
he's
he
kinda
is
far,
awake.
huh?
I mean,
Oh.
yeah, he is kind of far. If you want, I can roll a perception.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. How much is my perception again? I forget.
So many.
7 plus 8 is 25? Something like that. It's in the 20s. It's 25 or something.
Jeez.
Yeah.
He is perceiving so much right now.
You got the cheese mate ear.
It is.
Drama.
Yeah, so you hear their kind of
Mhm.
hushed conversation, and you hear Sterling like start crying.
You
I'd
hear like the
say,
sniffles.
I'd say, wait, how close are they sitting right now?
How close do you guys want to sit?
It's up to you.
Motherly
I feel like Sterling
motherly
sat down, so it's
embrace.
up to you how close Cyril sat next to him.
I mean, Cyril could always scoot closer if she's far.
awkwardly but motherly embrace.
It's the Pearl and Steven.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
There you
looking at that.
oh yes.
Baby.
I kind of just lean his head on her shoulder, like not on the, her shoulder pad, but kind of.
Ah. Oh, it's so cute.
Aw.
I can't.
She just says, just rest.
All right, Sterling does just that. He's gonna rest in her arms, cry himself to sleep in Mama's embrace.
Did the drawing just become canon?
Yeah, except he's
Oh,
Except
wait,
it's height.
the one where he's not dying.
Yeah.
This
he's not dying.
He's not dying, but he's. Why are all the drawings becoming canon? No! If
We
it
have a
keeps going
power.
at this rate, I'm scared. Okay, back to lobby. Alright, Sterling rests in Cyril's arms. He's truly being coddled. This can't be making Heath any better.
Heath is gonna try just pulling the covers on top of his head and just kind of curl up a bit more.
He feels no guilt, huh? He's just angry.
I don't see that.
Oh, does he feel guilt? I
Not
guess-
guilt.
Not guilt.
Not guilt.
Just
Something else. But yeah.
Angry.
Yeah.
With
Oh,
that,
is he feeling any jealousy?
ooh.
Both of them as Mama's voice?
Steams and mommy.
Cries and no mom.
No mom. Yeah, no, he's just definitely not crying, but he just is very much definitely not paying attention to them anymore.
Too bad.
Damn. Stay mad.
Alrighty. And with that, I am going to end the session here.
Thank
Thank you
God.
everyone who watched and will watch. And hope to see y'all next time.
Yee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When's the? Oh wait. We'll figure out when our next session will be, but
Yeah.
we'll keep you guys updated.
Yee.
Keep an eye on the old blog Instagram and
Oh,
or my
yeah.
Discord server. 'Cause I'll give you guys a heads up either way. We're
Alright.
moving off on some angst, some sads, some moms.
Be sad. Some no moms.
And we'll see you guys
Bye-bye.
in the next one.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye.